Barcelona president Joan Laporta will do everything in his power to convince Man City striker Erling Haaland to join Barcelona. According to reports, there have been rumours that Barcelona will use their new deal with sportswear giants Nike to pursue Haaland, while there has been interest from Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. And now Spanish publication Sport claims that Barcelona president Laporta sees Man City superstar Haaland as one of all media coups in time for the reopening of the Spotify Camp Nou. There have been rumours that Barcelona will use their new deal with sportswear giants Nike to pursue Haaland, while there has been interest from Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. And now Spanish publication Sport claims that Real Madrid reportedly held a crisis meeting on Monday night amid reports in the Swedish media that Kylian Mbappe had been accused of rape and sexual harassment. The French star, who denies the allegations, was visiting Sweden with friends from Wednesday to Friday last week, staying at the Bank Hotel in the city centre. On Monday, Mbappe blasted a report from Aftonbladet as fake news about an alleged rape at the hotel that took place on Thursday evening. However, Swedish newspaper Expressen later claimed it is Mbappe who is being investigated by police after allegations were made against the Real Madrid star. Mbappe had earlier that night visited the Chez Jolie restaurant before heading to the V nightclub and finally back to his hotel in the black van with his entourage. Former Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has held talks with the Football Association about becoming the next England manager. England have been without a permanent manager since Gareth Southgate resigned following the Three Lions Euro 2024 final defeat against Spain. E. Carsley was placed in charge on an interim basis, with a view to remaining in the position throughout autumn while the FA assessed suitable options. The BBC has been told by two different sources that initial talks have taken place with German Tuchel. Concern has been raised for a Real Madrid star player who may never play football again, according to reports in Spain. David Alaba joined Real Madrid from German giants Bayern Munich in 2021, where he has enjoyed a trophy-laden 3 years, playing 102 times for the Spanish club. However, the Austrian's time in Madrid has been somewhat marred by injury and suffered a cruciate ligament tear in late 2023, not playing since. Meanwhile, it has been reported that his latest problem could be career-ending for the 32-year-old. According to large Spanish radio station, a news site based in Madrid, Onda Cero, the Austrian has reduced cartilage in his knee, causing the bones to rub together. Randall Kolo Muani scored twice as France survived, going down to 10 men to hold on for a crucial 2-1 win over Belgium in an enthralling UEFA Nations League encounter in Brussels. The Paris Saint-Germain forward opened the scoring for Les Bleus thanks to a penalty following a Woutries handball just 12 minutes after Yuri Tielemans had blazed over from the spot for the hosts after a rash challenge from William Saliba. As France looked set to go into halftime with the lead, the sublime Timothy Castagne crossed from the left picked out Lois Openda, who headed home the equaliser for Domenico Tedesco's men in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. The result sees France remain in second after Italy's 4-1 win against Israel, but crucially it takes them 5 points clear of Belgium in group with just 2 fixtures left to play, including a tie with Israel, who are yet to pick up a point. Speaking to L'Equipe on Monday, Pogba stressed that he does remain under a contract at Juventus, whilst brushing off comments made by former teammate Patrice Evra regarding a move to Olympique Marseille, stating that the former France fullback jokingly made a link to OM. He did open the door to a move to France. It wasn't something that I thought about when I was suspended. Gan Pogba, who repeatedly expressed his eagerness to return to the pitch. I am at a club, so I have just been thinking about coming back so far, about getting out of this situation. Playing in France, why not? You don't know what tomorrow will bring. Why not play in League One? I wouldn't be obliged to say no, added the former Manchester United midfielder. A players' union, the European leagues and La Liga accused FIFA of abuse on OC14 as they filed a joint complaint about the world governing body's international match schedule to European Union antitrust regulators. Elite leagues are concerned at the impact of an expanding calendar on well-being, with some players struggling from fatigue, injuries and the mental toll, even though they are often compensated with enormous salaries. The complaint explains how FIFA's imposition of decisions on the international calendar is an abuse of dominance and violates European Union law. Complainants FIFPro European leagues and La Liga said in a statement. Ben Chilwell has reportedly caught the eye of Serie A giants Napoli. The English defender has seemingly been considered surplus to Enzo Maresca's requirements for this campaign, with Marc Cucurella now the first choice left back. The 27-year-old has featured in just one game all season, the Carabao Cup match against Barrow, and while he was made available for a sale in the summer transfer window, a move failed to materialise. The DFB and the German national team held a ceremony to honour 4 German legends at the head of the Germany versus Netherlands match in the UEFA Nations League. Bayern Munich's Thomas Muller and Manuel Neuer, along with Manchester City's Ilkay Gundogan, were able to attend the pre-game festivities, but Toni Kroos could not. Kroos, who retired from Real Madrid and the German national team last summer, was unable to take part in the ceremony due to a previous commitment, which was believed to be an academy event for his son at Real Madrid. Didier Deschamps admits there's a negative atmosphere around the France camp after captain Kylian Mbappe was accused of a rape, which he denies. Following France's 2-1 against Belgium in the Nations League, Deschamps addressed the allegation. Everyone is free to write what they want, but there is a negative atmosphere. The France manager told reporters, "Be careful when you pick things up. You had better take a bit of a step back before publishing anything and everything, but these things happen so often. There are things that are not difficult to verify, but if you credit any old thing. In any case, I am not going to talk to him about it. He is big enough to know how to communicate." Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti is pushing to sign fullback Alexander-Arnold. It is claimed that the Spanish Giants are hoping to make the England international their latest Galactico signing following the arrival of Kylian Mbappe over the summer. The reigning European champions have been linked with the 26-year-old for some time now, and the report suggests that they are likely to ramp up their pursuit of the defender following a long-term injury to Dani Carvajal. Ancelotti is said to be spearheading Real's pursuit of the fullback, who often plays in a midfield role. The Football Association are keen on hiring Pep Guardiola as England's next manager, but have one major fear over appointing the Manchester City boss. Daily Mail say the FA are concerned by the 115 charges hanging over City by the Premier League. The outcome of City's case is expected to come out by the end of 2024, but the FA fear Guardiola could be implicated. The FA have been stunned in the past, such as the appointment of Sam Allardyce in 2016 when the former Blackburn manager was forced to resign after just one match in charge. Nevertheless, the FA view Guardiola as a dream hire and are prepared to make him the best paid international manager in the world. The Libyan Football Federation, LFF, has deplored Nigeria's decision to withdraw from the upcoming 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier while vowing to take legal action to defend its national team's interests. Nigeria's Super Eagles pulled out of the match, which was scheduled for Tuesday, October 15, citing safety concerns after being stranded at a back airport for more than 13 hours due to an unexpected flight diversion on Sunday. Having come back from the injury, sources close to the player inform AS that Ceballos is feeling 100% fit and that he is hungry to get going again. Despite initial predictions of an 8-week recovery period, Ceballos worked tirelessly to expedite his return. His dedication in physiotherapy and controlled gym sessions has been praised by club officials. 3 weeks into his recovery, the Spaniard was already back on the grass, running under the supervision of rehabilitation coach Jose Carlos Garcia Paredes. Sir Alex Ferguson reportedly earned a higher salary than 3 current Manchester United first-team players while at the club in an ambassadorial role. It was reported on Tuesday morning that United minority owners Ineos have decided to end Ferguson's multi-million-pound contract as a global club ambassador and club director. He reportedly received £2.16 million a year to serve as a global ambassador for the club in an agreement which had continued for over a decade. His salary at the club works out at just under £40,000 a week, which is reportedly double the weekly wage of United's rising star, Kobbie Mainoo.